Check. Music cued. Check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. It is I, TK Tiger. Not that weird thing from last week. And we are back for Season 15, Episode 34 of TigerTails Radio. And I'm not ready. This is my first day off. I've got another 4 of them to go. And yeah, I'm not ready. Not ready. I am not alone, thankfully, in this endeavour to entertain your ears for another 90-ish minutes. Give or take. We did start a little bit late. Thanks to technology, he says, swearing at all this technology. But we also do have a Charleston.
Hello.
Hello. And we also have Xavier.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. And yes, there is no Hedgie this week. He is busy at work. And Valentino Skulldog says, TK VTuber when? Never. Or at least, yeah, we may have done so in previous seasons, kind of. Not necessarily VTubing per se, but when it was too awkward to get the camera to show properly, when we had the multiple things, when I was in a different room to everyone else, we did use FaceRig. And so there would be like a FaceRig avatar somewhere on the screen and people on the stage doing show-related things. It was good fun. I wasn't on a laptop of melty death at that time, though, so yeah, it worked out. But yes, we are here for another 90 minutes. We have the usual segments. We will kick off things with Review of the Week, and I can explain the reason why I was late tonight. And then we will have some Jackbox Gamings. There may be some Done and Dusted Intercept in there as well. And then we can end the show and all go about our usual lives as if none of this had ever happened. But first, and I'm probably going to have to go last on this one, which means I've got to set up the Jackbox games before everything else. Let's talk about the Review of the Week.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
How's your week been?
My week has been intriguing. For me, one reason, which is that, if you remember a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned the fiasco of trying to get my vouchers working. My gift cards working, because I told various people I wanted to get a bike, and then I tried to buy a bike, but then I was distracted, and the gift cards didn't work anymore, and I had to wait a few days for them to work again, and all of that. Remember all that story?
Yep.
Yes. Well, a couple of days ago, I got the bike.
Hey!
So that has been the highlights of the week. I've now been riding it around and basically trying to take the responsibility of being a cyclist now.
Oh, great
because,
fun.
Yeah. On my first journey out, I immediately had someone yell out to me from their car windows asking why I was on the pavement. I didn't have time to explain to them, unless there's a psychopath, you're not supposed to be on the pavement. You legally have to be on the main road.
Yep. And you can take up as much of that road as you like.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, just distracted by something else again. Pardon me. But yeah, it's been intriguing. That good thing I've just been riding around and rediscovering what it's like, and also discovering that putting a folding bike once unfolded into a shed is a lot easier than putting a real bike into a shed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because when I did my sort of test ride about a month or so ago, I tested it with a folding bike because that's what the rental service offered.
Yep.
And I tried to put it in my shed, and I put it in fine. I did it unfolded because I figured that'd be more or less the same size, if only a little bit bigger. I was wrong. A proper bike is a lot bigger than a folding bike once unfolded. So I've managed to fit it in, but I've had to move some things and also put it in at a very, very awkward angle.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Lesson learned there. I mean, I could technically park it outside, in my garden space, but even if no one wanted to steal it, it would just be an advertisement to passers-by, so whether I'm in the house or not. So I'd rather keep it in the shed where no one can see it.
Yeah.
And I've net curtains on the shed as well, so no one can even peek in.
Have you got a helmet, high vis, and lights? Yeah.
Yeah, I got a helmet a couple of days before, because even though the law says that you can technically go on a ride a bike on a road without a helmet, it's just not worth it, in my opinion.
No,
I'd rather be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that helmet is going to protect your bonds when you bounce.
Yeah.
Yes. It's been proven in many scientific studies, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Having been a cyclist, I will say if you can find somewhere that's relatively quiet or know somewhere that's quieter, that's the best time to do your road cycling practice. Because unfortunately, cyclists, you're invisible. So until you've mildly inconvenienced a car driver, and then you are the worst thing on the road. So the more practice you have, the better it is.
Yeah, I've been doing practice. I tend to do some practice after the show, in all honesty, because I've yet to ride at night, and I've got lights, so tend to give that a feel and just know what it's like. Hope I don't get run over by someone.
Yeah, as high a beam you can do, but pointed down is brilliant. And the back one, don't bother with the flashies. They don't help. A consistent red light at the back is fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, the main thing is just make sure you got a high vis, because especially anything that can go over a backpack, because it's very easy for people just to not pay any attention to you.
Yeah, I'll be wearing a high vis as well. I got a high vis a while back. I've even got mirrors on my bike, because when I did my test ride about a month ago, I realised I had a bad habit of not looking behind me to see if anyone was behind me. So now I got mirrors, and I can literally just glance down and see if there's someone behind me.
Yeah, being able to see behind is very useful.
Yes. So I'm prepared. I've been getting braced for this, and now that I've got the bike, I can't give it back.
Yeah, it's just get into the habit of using it and just pace yourself.
Yeah,
get the safety stuff and pace yourself.
Right. It's gonna make getting my milk every week a lot easier, because beforehand it was an hour's walk, and now it's just half an hour's ride.
Nice.
So that's a positive. I'll be using it for that every week.
Right.
Yeah, that's basically my week, just cycling.
Just to warn everyone, we might be having a double bill of Quiplash this week.
Oh, issues.
Yes, issues with the PS4. When I turned it on earlier, it said, yeah, your hard drive needs to be rescanned and things. And it was like, yeah, we're fixing the hard drive, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, all fixed. I now have no folders, and every program in the world seems to want to re-download things.
Wow, that sounds like there was definitely 100% an issue.
There was an issue somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah, everything's re-downloading in the background, but Jackbox Party Pack 7 seems to work, and that has Quiplash in it. So that is probably what we'll be having a double bill of.
Nice.
Just so you know.
Right. And to answer your question, Jerry, there are a couple of non-road bike routes I use and can use. So, yeah, I'll be practicing mostly on those.
And are you going to wear a lycra suit like those serious bikers?
Let's save that for another day. I don't quite feel confident with that. I'm perfectly content wearing otherwise normal clothes.
We want photos of the lycra.
No, you
Stuff
don't.
that you're happy to wear when you're going to get hot and sweaty, and that you can throw in the washing machine. That's what you start with.
I've got
Yeah.
lycra.
Trust me.
I've got
Yes, we
cycling
know.
lycra. It's
Yes, we know.
amazing stuff.
When you
Because
first start cycling, you realise how much you sweat.
and this is where cycling lycra comes in handy, because it just goes, oh, that's sweat. Let's just wick it away, wick it away, wick it away, wick it away. And it goes into the fabric and not onto you, so you can change and you come up smelling not of roses, but you smell considerably better than if you were to just not be wearing it. It's good stuff. You don't have to get anything fancy or anything, just like plain colours will do. But yeah, it's good material, and it does do the job of just getting rid of all that nasty goop from your body.
Welcome to TigerTails Radio. We talk about sweat.
Yes, we do.
We
It's
talk
like-
about all sorts of weird stuff.
yeah, I mean, this is
Yeah,
the joy
true.
of the Review of the Week. We can talk about whatever the hell we like during this segment.
Yes.
So, Mr. Xavier, I'm assuming Charleston has finished his week.
Yeah, like I said, it's basically just cycling. That's the main highlight.
Wonderful. In that case, Mr. Xavier, how has your week been?
My week has been productive, rewarding, bit lazy, and then Monday. So the week since the last show, I started on recording. Oh God, I don't know why I picked this one up. Recording for video project, Final Fantasy 12. How I'm putting that together, I'm not entirely sure. Lots of editing, so that's coming up. I then managed to start some more streaming on Wednesday. Motivation actually having a PS2 means, yay, I want to stream. So I immediately go to a PC game, of course, because of course you do. Thursday was chill. Friday, virtual meet up with friends for a bit of roleplay. Star Wars, because the usual session was random, and I just played a brief intro character that I just ran with a silly idea with, and everyone had a good time, which was really fun. And then Saturday was anniversary for myself and Jules. 5 years since the wedding, where everyone turned up in Southampton and went, holy shit, there's a lot of traffic.
And heat.
Yes, the heat was an added bonus for when we were in the hotel
In all your posh fineries.
in a suit.
And people go,
With
why do you wear a
waistcoat.
kilt? And the main reason is, it looks nice. That's a good reason. It looks great at a wedding. And also, air conditioning downstairs.
Yeah. TK. Well, at least TK was fairly well dressed. There were some people who turned up who were not well dressed. There were reasons for that. We've had this discussion.
Yes.
We've embarrassed those people.
It was
Moving on.
hilarious.
It was
We
hilarious.
got
So
them
yes, no,
well dressed, he says, using the speech
we
marks.
got them dressed, well.
Yeah. They were in
so-
clothes that were appropriate for the occasion.
Yeah, that's all we'll say about that. So the Saturday it was a case of let's head down to Poole and let's do a boat trip around the island, have some nice food, head on back home and chill. We caught a little bit too much sun because I didn't expect it to be that much of a sunny day.
Yes.
But it was a very nice day. Nice little trip around on the sea, or sea harbour. And we then bimbled off into... Oh, where did we have food? It was one of... My brain is completely blanked. It was one of the quayside restaurants that is along there. Wasn't actually that expensive. Very nice. Sat outside, so part of the reason why I got rather burnt. And we had some nice meal. Really chill, headed back home, lazed, and then Sunday was just a lazy day where I was thinking, I'll do some stuff, and then didn't do anything really, just looked at all of my projects going, I'll start those at some point, and it's like, yeah, I really should start those at some point. But
I keep looking at my writing desk and doing the exactly same thing.
Yeah, I need to get into that habit, which is kind of why I'm glad I'm like doing video recording. I've started video recording, doing the Wednesdays again, because then I can go, okay, I'm doing stuff, so now I need to actually do the next bit to continue doing stuff and improve, which is the main thing with hobbies. It's like you do the stuff to improve.
Yes.
Because you enjoy the hobby. So that's a good thing. I think the sun coming out was really helpful.
Yep.
It helped improve my mood. And then all of today, it wasn't, which has not helped improve my mood. Oh, God fucking damn it. Well, I've got some nice, lovely... There's possibly going to be a thunderstorm. That was most of
Ah, crap, is that?
Sunday. I don't know.
I hope not. I've got my window open.
Well, it's got like, it's not thunderstorm clouds, but it's got that fresh wind that occasionally comes through the window and goes, smells like rain.
Well, if you hear the sound of a microphone hitting the floor suddenly, it's because I've noticed rain and I've dashed to close my window because I don't have enough microphone cable to reach.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get hit quite yet. I mean, we've only just started in July. It doesn't quite hit us immediately. But
it'll rain on Wednesday.
Oh, that's fine then. I'm in home.
It's guaranteed to rain on Wednesday. I know this because that's when I turn 43. So of course it's going to rain.
Thank you for reminding me. Yes, TK's getting old, so
yes.
I will be purchasing him Train Thing on Steam.
Cool.
That date. Because at some point I expect him to actually play with the damn thing.
Yeah, I've run Train Sim on my laptop a few times, and I've listened to those fans kick in and the protests begin. Yeah. It's a powerful laptop, but Train Sim just eats it.
Echo down to sort out whatever that other PC is, and you need to make
I
sure
think that'll be worse.
PCs are up and running.
I think that'll be worse. I think that's the other PC that Jennifer Back gave me, which I do have up and running. I think that would be a better machine for it. But Overcook's installed. Oh, we're probably going to get lots of installed notifications during Jackbox, yes. By the way.
You're going to need to just get some stuff sorted for your PCs, but that will probably happen after the show is finished because that's teardown usually. But yes, that's very much it for the week. I've got now. Nice. Let's see, when is the holiday? End of this month. So I've got holiday end of this month. Nice. Because it's Jules' birthday on the 29th. Mm-hmm. We've got like a day out already booked and planned for the day after. So it's just making sure, get all like stuff together. Might go out and do like a meal on the day. We'll see how it goes. It depends on weather and everything going on. But thankfully it's after payday, so
nice.
I will have funds available. But yeah, that's been it. How's your week been, TK?
My week has been mostly filled. Well, the beginning of it at least was mostly filled with work. Work happened. There was an awful lot of work. I had the day off on Thursday to do a thing which I won't speak about until I've heard more about the results from that thing on Thursday, because it'll either be this happened or it'll be good news, so we will see what happens there. But a couple of weeks ago I registered for the London Pride Walk with the pups, just on a whim. Thought, yeah, well, if I register, great, I can go, and if not, then if I find I can't go, then I'll just cancel the registration, let someone else have it. It's all good. No one loses. And for most of last week, I was thinking, probably won't do it. Really, last minute, I decided, sod it, let's do it. Let's throw the budget out the window. Really can't afford this, but bollocks to it. I need a day out. So, because after many hours of being in pain with what's going on behind me, I thought, sod it, I just need to go out and enjoy myself for once. So I did. So on the Friday, I went down to see Shades, because Shades is lovely, and I spent the night and had a lovely night. And then at far too early o'clock in the morning, I was awake and on a train heading towards London, whereupon we had to go to the meeting point down somewhere on the Jubilee line, a couple of stops down on Jubilee, and met up with all the other pups, and then we went and headed to Green Park to find our spot in line for the march.
Yeah.
And the march was fun. In fact, if this bit of technology works, because they were live streaming the event, which I didn't know about, until Shades was like, oh, you're on TV, meaning the live stream. And Dejiri says, any cute puppy photos from the adventure? Well, keep watching the screen. Will this do? So.
Oh, good grief, TK.
What? I found the official live stream. So this is.
I thought that was you. I thought,
no.
Oh God.
No, this is the group of four of us, because we're in. And Cornhusky says drone footage. No, it's not drone footage. They had a massive camera on a rig thing, and it was waving around and zooming around. And yes, you will see me in a couple of the shots. But yes, we did the march, and it was a very good time. And so
many doggos.
There are so many doggos.
And a skunk for some reason.
And that was Robber Froggy. And yeah, no, we had a really good time. And yeah, lots of people I hadn't seen in absolutely ages. I go, oh my God, hi. And a few people who I'd only ever chatted to online. And it was like, oh my God, it's you in the flesh. Hey! So, and yeah, you might see a little me there. Give a camera wave. And then these two random people, for some reason, no idea where they were. They didn't seem to have wristbands on, so I don't even know if they should have been in the march. But they were there. And the jury says, that Dalmatian puppy looks familiar. Yes, he should. He was Mr. Puppy for 2015 and 2015 and 2016. Well, that year. And wow, huge skunk tail. Yes, no, it is a skunk, not a badger. Yep, that was Robert Froggy in his skunk outfit.
Nice.
I hadn't seen Froggy in yonks, so it was nice to catch up with him again. And yeah, met a couple of pups, Pup Rufus and Pup Chaz from Germany, who've done some Pup All the Station stuff. So it was nice to actually physically meet them in the flesh. And yeah, we had a lovely time. And
I don't think you describe it as meeting them in the flesh when a fair number of them don't really have much flesh showing, even if they're wearing outfits that show very much what their shapes are.
Yeah, well, there's some arms. Yeah, non-pups
Wow,
photo bombing.
so much.
Yes. And yeah, that was
Random Spider-Man. Yeah.
Spider Pup. Yep. The skunk tail is stealing the show. Yes, you'll see me batting at it a bit later on in the video as we start moving on. But at the time, I mean, that skunk tail was lethal. Every time Froggy would turn round, like twat someone in the face with it. And I was like,
Even though it was inflatable?
Huh?
Even though it was inflatable?
Yeah, well, that's the fun with inflatable things. You can beat people with inflatable things and it doesn't hurt. But there's still, like, mass moving at speed. And so, it doesn't hurt per se, but you notice it when you get hit by it. And yeah, it was...
I don't know if there's anyone who's ever been killed by an inflatable hammer.
Yeah.
Probably. But probably not for the reasons you'd think. But yeah, no, it was a lovely time out on the march. The actual march itself only takes about an hour to get from point A to point B, because there are many stops as they have to stop the parade to let people cross the road in various places. And this is where you'll probably see me batting at the tail, I think. Or not. Oh no, this is a bit at the end, so this is just after the batting at the tail. Yeah, and then the next group came along after us, as we all wandered off into the sunset. So yeah, that was Pride in London. It was a very good time. It was very sunny, and we can all play the game of, can you see where I was wearing my armband?
Yeah, just a tad.
On each arm. I don't know if it'll show up. Yep, there we go.
Oh, you had two, did you?
Yeah, I got the two armbands. Where the leather strap before the glove started, you can't really see it on this arm too much anymore. Not this light anyway. But yeah, that was...
This is why we have a thing called sun cream.
Yes, which I completely neglected to remember to bring. I remembered a great many things. Sun cream, after sun, and a hairbrush were three things that I neglected to remember. And so when I eventually took the hood off after the day, and hair was just everywhere and sweaty and greasy, and it was all in the hood, and it was nasty, I say. But no.
Did you have the hood on the whole day, just to ask?
Not the whole day, just basically when we got to the meeting spot, this was about 10-ish or so, put the hood on, and then everything kind of wound down, and we all wendled our separate ways around about 2:30-ish. So I had the hood on all that time. And then a couple of times I whizzed the hood on quickly because I met up with Shades after the parade because because the whole event that the pups put on is Pride Unbound, organised by Puppy Pride and Pup Out, and there's a whole convention thing they've got going on now. Whereas so you can pay some money and have an event space where you can leave bags and things, and it's all good. I only bothered with the parade only ticket, A, because it's free and there's no obligation to do anything else, and B, because I wanted to do other things in my day in London. And so met up with Shades and had some lovely time together with Shades, and we met up with some of his friends. And then we bimbled around a couple of places, had a lovely meal in a restaurant called Flatiron, which is a little steakhouse, and it was very reasonably priced and very tasty, although the portion sizes could be bigger, but for the price, not too bad. And we had a few drinkies, and then we went back to one of Shade's friends' places to have a few more drinkies, and that was nice. And then quite late at night, we bimbled on back to Shade's place, pupping Finsbury Park while we were at it. And then Sunday was a bit of a chill, kind of recovery slightly, very stiff. And then I came back and just died. And it's like, oh God, it's so hot. Because this place gets warm. And it had been a warm weekend and a very sunny weekend. And then today was mostly spent doing housework and trying to organise things, and it was all good. Did I remember my pub gear? That's what matters. Yes, I remembered all the pub gear. And Jury says, I need to try this bimbling around I keep hearing about. It's very nice. You should try it. Basically, you got a point A and you got a point B, but there's no rush to get to point B. Point B is a kind of a thing you would get to by the end of the day, and then you just meander around until you get there. It's lovely. Bimbling is pleasant. You should try it sometime. But yeah, that has pretty much been my week. I spent lots of time with the lovely Shades, which makes me very happy. And I got to meet some pups and got to march in a parade and be all looked at and photographed and videoed and things. All the people with cameras going, yeah, we'll take all these pictures that none of us will ever see. Which is always the annoying thing about Pride. I just want to wear like a T-shirt that says, please send your photos here. If you have photoed me, send me the pictures. I'm egotistical. I want to see me. And my massive pot belly in a very tight T-shirt. When I got back, I found out we'd actually already popped Finsbury Park. And ironically, we popped it while hunting for Pride roundels back in 2019, when TFL decided they were going to make some of the roundels Pride coloured. And so myself and Shades went hunting for a few of them. And I was wearing the exact same T-shirt then as I was in the parade. And it was like, well, crap.
Deja vu.
Very much so. So, yeah, it's been a very pop-focused week, especially after on the Monday, of course, being in the pub gear during the show, and then doing the same for Pride. Did also get I didn't quite receive it, but I got fitted for my birthday and Christmas presents for last year, which I will debut at some point when they've been altered to fit me slightly better. And they arrive, because I'm looking forward to that. But there'll be more about that. Let's just say there's a little bit of leather involved. And just a bit more than a little bit. But, oh, hello. Xavier has gone sexy.
Found the thing.
Xavier has turned sexy.
Yeah, is
Found
it
the
full moon
thing.
tonight?
Huh?
No.
Although you do need to turn the HUD off so we get rid of the copyright messages.
I'm not entirely sure how I do that.
It's in one of the option settings. And because I think you did what I did and paid for the license for the broadcast rights.
Yeah, I bought it. I bought it off Steam.
Yeah, because with Steam you could just buy FaceRig, or you could pay a bit extra and actually get broadcast licensings. I've paid for the broadcast licensings and I'm the one running the stream, so technically I think you should be fine anyway. But
Okay.
we are licensed for this, because, FaceRig... What are you looking at down there? Or is it just the face tracking not working?
Face tracking's working. It's just where my camera's here. All right, my camera's here.
You need to
right?
refocus your face, because it's... when you say your camera's here,
away.
you look like you're looking off to the side. You don't want to be looking at us.
Oh god, this is the thing. I don't normally play around with this. Plus, also I wear glasses. And
Yeah,
there's a reason
it doesn't
for
like
that.
glasses.
No, it does not like glasses. So
What Husky says, does the mouth move only with sound, or does it sense your mouth move? It is sound-based.
It does sense sound, thank God.
Yeah,
it's not terrible.
It's not motion-based for the mouth.
No.
It is sound-based, which is useful. It's less useful for me, because I've got all the other feeds coming in as well. So whenever I use FaceRig, it does mouth movement for all of them. For anyone who speaks.
Yes, because you pick up everything.
Yes, which is less helpful. But overall, yeah, it's pretty good. Just like VR chat, sound-based. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is like VR chat, but like 10 years beforehand.
Yeah,
and
way back.
A little bit less customizable. They've actually got a new version of FaceRig. It's not called FaceRig anymore. It's called Animuse or something.
Yeah,
and
I think so.
It doesn't run on my laptop, which is really annoying because I bought that as well, thinking, oh, this would be good. And then it wasn't. I was like, oh, it won't even load. I don't think VR chat, not voice, FaceRig loads on my laptop either. VR chat works.
Very surprised.
I do have VR chat. If I don't really know how to use VR chat, but I do have a kind of a buff lion skin with some leather accoutrements on it. So if anybody wants to track me down on VR chat, yeah, just search for. I don't know if I've linked. I don't know how I've logged in. I've kind of done it through Steam, so I don't know if it's just kind of tied to my Steam account only, or if I actually have a VR chat account. But I've only used it like once or twice. So, but we found a Cards Against Humanity game in there, which was great fun. So enjoyed that. But yeah, that's pretty much been my week. It has been a very pop-focused week. And the jury says, Xavier, you need to be a wolf more often. He's called Xavier Wolf. I mean, how much or more often do you want him to be a wolf?
Well, I believe he needs to look like a wolf more often.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot you need to do with these type of things, and it's a pain in the ass.
Especially as the eyes are going all over the show.
Glasses!
Yay! They help everything. Not.
I mean, it's at least tracking my eyes.
It's trying to,
because, yeah. Because I also have to have like a light in here. It's having fun.
I'll bet you are.
Can you move your arms as well, or just your head?
Just upper body. Doesn't track.
It doesn't track your hands, but there are commands you can use to wave and things. There are keyboard shortcuts that you can press to maneuver arm. I think you can also use the mouse to maneuver limbs.
Right, so you could be doing the Macarena and nobody would know.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you could be flailing around.
You can literally record performances.
Yeah.
And then play them back.
And then let it track that performance.
Yeah.
Which is quite cool.
But this is not a good thing to have when you've got multiple screens.
No.
Especially for TK when it's like... Derpy eyes. Derpy eyes. Get off me, TK. It's fine.
No, it's fun. I'm enjoying this because it gives me time to do the Jackboxing.
Have you not set up?
I've been doing my week. Damn it!
We had our weeks where you could have been set up.
I was doing all the loading and everything, but the actual starting of the game, I wasn't able to do because I had to talk about my week. And my week came with a video. I was show and tell this week, so yeah. Right, nearly ready. Just going to try and seat the laptop in a position I can actually use the bloody thing. There we go. That's close enough. Oh, what is it in here? Oh, it's only 27.3 in here at the moment. That's not too bad. Right. So, without any further ado, it's going to be a double bill of Quiplash because that's the only thing that seems to be working at the moment. So, let us get some jingles on and then start the Jackbox.
You're listening to TigerTails Radio, giving Cards Against Humanity a run for its money. It's time for Quiplash.
And there we go, we get a game. It works, it's alive.
What's the theme?
And so your room code is ZBFT. Zebra, Bravo, Foxtrot, Tango. Or Zulu if you prefer, I suppose. So we have the jury, we have myself, we have Corn Husky, we have Hades, we have Cycle Rat, we have Southington. It's supposed to be Shades. Not without now. So we have 2 holes to fill. Xavier will no doubt fill one of them eventually. But who will take the other one? Valentino will. Boing, boing, boing. Well, I'm going to leave this on this screen for a moment while I go and get a drink, because my drink has expired. And by that I mean I have consumed it. So, Mr. Xavier, Mr. Charleston, fill for us!
Thanks, TK. Love you too.
My pleasure.
God damn it.
I don't think there's anything else to add to what my week has been like, aside from cycling.
Much biking. Much biking is always good.
We're walking too. My shoes are slowly starting to wear out now.
Yeah, I will hardly say if you can like get a pair of reasonable trainers that aren't too bulky, they're good for biking. Nothing that will come off your feet very quickly though.
Yeah, I'm not going to cycle in flip-flops. I don't even like flip-flops anyhow.
I've seen it. It scares me. I've seen it.
God. Some people can be so dense.
Yeah. As long as you don't go all hog and go for the shoes that clip onto the pedals. I've tried them. They're not fun, especially if you fall off.
Yeah, they sound like they could actually do more harm than good.
I mean, if you're used to them, it's fine. I'm just not. It's not something I'm used to because I'm so used to not having them.
I was thinking, if you're going to fly off the bike, it's probably better to have feet to land on.
This sounds like you're talking about toe clips.
Yeah.
So, it depends on the type of toe clips you get. Oh, Xavier has indeed joined. Wonderful, we are ready.
They're normally quick release of some description, but it's
well, it depends if you get the shoes that click into the pedal or if you get the pedals that have the little strappy thing on the end that you can slip your toes into. I don't mind those so much because you could very easily slip your feet out of them again. But the actual clip-on ones that you kind of clip your foot onto the pedal, Well, they're much better for transferring energy into the pedals, especially on the upward motion. Harder to escape when you crash. Everyone appears to be in. I've started the game. Double wheel of Jackbox, go!
It's Quiplash 3, the smell of laughter. I'm Schmitty, and please make sure you take all your jokes out with you at the end of the game. And if you didn't make it in the game, don't pout about it. Jump in the audience and get your revenge. I mean, vote. This is round 1. You're about to see a couple of different prompts on your device. Enter your best response for each, then go head-to-head against another player's best stuff. Oh, and everyone else gets to vote on their favorite. Points are awarded based on the percentage of people who went for your answer, so make them count.
Now we all go really quiet again.
Practice mode. Oh, fuck off. This one is terrible for... Oh,
Oh, I'm the first in. Fear me.
Wow, that's a first.
Who will be next? They will. I didn't see who that was. We have Valentino, Cycleman, Gone Husky, Tajiri, Hades, and Xavier left. Oh, no, Tajiri's in. I guess the other one was Southington. By process of elimination. Who will go next with 15 seconds left on the clock?
You're running out of time. Don't be afraid to use a safety quip.
4 people, 3 people. Quick, get those answers in. Answers in.
Faster!
Just
faster.
Valentino left. Safety quip if you need to. Quickly! It's all in just. Look at that.
No,
Okay,
no stress
let's
on
see
this
what
show
you've
whatsoever.
wrought.
No pressure, no drama.
How about we start with the most useless feature of luxury coffins?
So, the most useless feature of luxury coffins are undercarriage
Okay, make
LEDs,
someone
memory
happy.
foam interior, or built-in door dash buttons. How well does memory foam burn? And undercarriage LEDs and memory foam interior wins.
And
Depends on the
next
type, depends
is,
on what it's made.
why do hot singles in your area want to talk to you?
Where'd Xavier go?
I don't know.
Justin, I
Oh,
guess
you
this is yours.
Decision.
Why do hot singles in your area want to talk to you? The fabulous charm and ooh emoji, or they don't know I'm a furry yet.
Oh, Xavier has returned. Kind of. Push on button. Who hasn't answered? Come on. Come on, Xavier, get your vote in.
Strange that it was me trying to desperately re-get Discord properly again.
So, they don't know I'm a furry yet. Wins it. Well done, Cycle Rat.
Next up,
Thank you.
something stupid a 23rd century human might find in a time capsule from today.
So, Mr. Xavier, this one's yours.
Something stupid a
All
23rd
right, people, it's
century
voting
human might
time.
find in a time capsule from today. Fidget spinner, Trump swing. Okay. There were so many things that you could just pick from this era. The fidget spinner isn't even really from this current era.
Moving
Fidget
right
spinner
along,
beats out the Rule 6.
the strangest
years ago,
clickbait
wasn't it?
headline, hot blank are in your area.
So, the strangest clickbait headline: hot single leather
Now it's
pops
time to
are in
vote
your
for
area,
favorite.
or hot sausages are in your area. To be fair, I'm sold on both of them. And it's a tie. Of course it is. They're
And
equally good.
next, the worst thing to use as confetti.
It's my turn again now.
Yep.
So the worst thing to use as confetti
And
is either
now,
puppies
pick your
or
favorite.
shrapnel.
Puppies of any kind. I mean, shrapnel's pretty bad as well, but do you really want to be throwing live animals at people?
Yeah.
Apparently people do, because they think shrapnel's worse.
You catch a puppy and adopt it, take
All
care of
right,
it.
check this out.
Yeah.
The worst thing to be inscribed
My
on a
D&D
welcome mat.
players have at times accused me of being incarnate. Hardly credible.
Go on, Xavier.
All right, vote for the one you like
Meanwhile,
best.
the worst thing to be inscribed on a welcome mat. Jehovah Witnesses welcome. Naked Hedgesaurus lives here. Let's see the context. we had actually had that as a flat. Hey, Jehovah Witnesses.
Well, there's one's a welcome, the other thing is a warning.
Okay, what's next? Solar and wind will be a joke once we harness the power of blank.
Solar and wind will be a joke once we harness the power of
Time
furries
to pick
chasing
the one
Disney
you like
outro
best.
characters, or raw power bottom energy.
I'm still not entirely sure what a power bottom is.
They're basically a sub who is not submissive.
So, normal? Question mark?
No.
And here we have
Okay, that was a very different reading for
name
what
for
I thought was a
wacky
power bottom.
sitcom about ancient philosophers.
Justin.
So, a name for a wacky sitcom about ancient
Here's
philosophers.
the fun part.
Let's all tease
Pick your
Socrates
favorite quip.
of Philosopher's Paradise.
Or is it Let's All Tease Socrates? We've all seen Bill and Ted.
When he pronounces it, it sounds like so.
It's a quiplash!
Yay!
Sorry, Corn Husky.
My promo worked.
We want to tease Socrates. Well, it is
Round one is
Socrates.
done, but not forgotten. Let's check the scoreboard.
Valentina says literally just ancient Greece. While I'm not winning, but Justin is in the lead.
For now.
The jury says,
I
I'll
hope
have to
you
hug
got
Corn
the
Husky
nerves
later for him
because
being
it gets
quiplashed.
real in round two.
Do it
But
now.
it's more
It's
demanding,
round
so
one.
I've
It's not
doubled
the
the
worst
points.
thing in the world.
That is going to affect the top answer of the game, though. We need another quiplash so we can get some top answers. Okay.
Fucking prompts.
Yep.
God damn it. What can I pick for this one? There is so many good answers.
Oh, I know, right?
Damn it.
I wonder if we've got the same prompt.
Probably.
I've got too many answers. I can't think of one.
Yeah. It's a bit out there. It's very specific. It's probably not a good answer, but it's funny. I'm fine.
Oh, we don't get squiggly lines up. Hope I've spelt this right.
Time's running out. Wrap it up or use a safety quip if you have to.
Xavier, we're just waiting for you with 9, 8. Oh, we're all fine.
All
I
right,
think I
no
spelled
time
it
like the
wrong because I
present.
got 45 characters on that sentence.
Leading off, the world's most compassionate exterminator removes bugs by blank.
So, the world's most compassionate
Vote away.
exterminator removes bugs by gently luring them into a cushioned box or just taking them out of the building.
Talking them out of it.
Oh, talking them out of the building.
Just leave. Just leave now. Just leave.
I've had a long weekend, okay? And luring them into the cushioned box wins it.
Next one up. If aliens abducted this player, what would they learn about humans?
Justin, this one, ironically, is yours.
So if aliens abducted
everybody,
me,
pick your
what would they
favorite
learn
quip.
about humans? That we haven't been contacted by aliens before, or about the dump in the wall saga? I know what I'm voting for.
Someone's got good memory recall.
No, not really. Too many stories and I just went blah.
Xavier was paying attention.
And now, Describe the cover
Washing
model
machine
on the
saga.
medieval hunks of
Saga.
1506 calendar.
Xavier, this one's yours.
Describe the cover model
All right,
on the
choose your
medieval
favorite.
hunks of 1506 calendar. Shirtless man working a trebuchet, or dirty, sweaty itching for Renaissance. That sentence didn't go the way I thought it was going for after I started reading it.
I just had to Google word trebuchet was.
Corn Husky, we're really sorry, but it's a double quiplash.
Oh, and it was from Tajiri. You can't now hug him now. You did it to him as well.
Let's keep it going.
Yeah.
It would be really weird if this item had an expiration date printed on it.
So, it would be really weird if this item had an expiration date printed on it.
Okay,
We
choose
have
your favorite.
Negotagesaurus in a can or salt. Corn Husky's like pounce. And Final
Having-
Fantasy Remake has updated.
Yeah, having worked in a supermarket, you would not be surprised about the things that have got expiration dates.
That's true, everything's on offer these days.
Let's see the next one. A brilliant way to fool
that was
facial
a
recognition
We're
technology.
not playing Split the Room, goddammit.
Justin,
Okay, a brilliant way to
Now
fool
it
facial
gets
recognition
real.
technology.
Pick your favorite.
Move your face, possibly with acid or a saw, or help with camera killing QR codes.
Just any QR code, to be fair.
one of those sounds less painful than the others, I will admit.
One of those will identify you better, regardless of facial recognition.
Or a pulpwood in the style that they use to
Oh,
camouflage
okay, that
cars.
We have Popword with camera killing QR codes. Sorry, Shades.
God, quiplash. Very
More hug zone.
Next we have the weirdest function Iron Man's high-tech armor can perform. All right, people, it's voting time.
You reading this one?
I think it's Xavier.
The weirdest function Iron Man's high-tech armor can perform: all body close shave with moisturize routine, or wait until bedtime and then you'll find out.
That's not a weird function. It's a tie.
Description function. Yeah, lots and lots of ties.
Maybe the bedtime routine is the close body shave.
Let's see how they handle an unlikely candidate for Pantone's Color of the Year.
So, an unlikely candidate for Pantone's Colour of the Year
And now
is
it's time to
Dragon's
vote for
Blood
your
Orange
favorite.
or Vomit Mauve. And Vomit Mauve is a quiplash.
It's
Sorry,
either
Dave.
flashes and splits for this this game for some reason.
Next on
So good
the
we're not
docket,
playing Split the Room.
Poets be like,
If your vomit is purple, I'm worried for you.
time to pick the one
That's why
you
it's
like
not going to be a
best.
Pantone colour. Justin.
So poets be like, what about with orange or flowets?
And what rhymes are going? Ah, Corn Husky is getting bullied by this game.
I'm sorry, Gord, I'm not laughing at you, I'm just laughing at the number of quiplashes we're getting.
Wow, that's it for round two. Time really flies, huh?
We're really
see
sorry,
your
Corn Husky.
scores.
If it makes you feel any better, Rocket League's installed.
Yep.
Oh, somehow I'm in the lead.
And now for
I
Quiplash.
don't want to give Gord
One
Husky a
last
hug.
chance to strut your stuff. I'll be sending each of you a prompt that needs 3 separate responses. Got all that? Good.
Oh god, this question is awkward. This question is extremely awkward, actually.
Ah, damn it.
Don't know if I'll get any decent win.
I'm not winning after all. But it was fun being in the lead for at least one round.
This was the round 2 of so many Quicklashes. Well, it's either a Quiplash or a 50-50. I don't think we had too many uneven splits at all.
Yeah. I mean, I did say we needed more Quiplashes so we could get some decent top answers of the game going.
Yes.
Yal came through! What can I say?
Time's running out.
Cycle Rat and Valentino. Less time than you think.
I would have to go for it.
Okay, it's Thrip time.
Let's go.
Whoop.
Forget food, water, and shelter. The 3 things you need to survive are...
So, forget food, water, and shelter. The 3 things you need to survive are sun, friends, and good attitude. Or
All right,
a
vote
huge
for the
schlong,
one you like best.
Pringles, and vodka.
Bacon is not on either side of these. I feel
Yeah.
with failing society.
Bacon should have been on this list.
No, it shouldn't.
Should have replaced
Totally
vodka.
Do I go for the happy clappy answer, or do I go for the
The truth.
atypical male answer?
Not everyone's into the huge slong.
Don't need to be into a huge slong or to potentially want
Come on,
to have
Husky!
a huge
One around! Got points.
3 things you'll find at the Queen's Yard
beating
Sale.
a shade with his huge slong.
There will be hugs later. Justin.
Okay, 3 things you'll find at the Queen's Yard
Here's the
Sale.
fun part.
This is
Pick your
awkward.
favorite quip.
Prince Philip, stuffed huskies, and bad dragon sets somewhat used, or a glove that shook snotty hand, crown jewels too heavy for her, and Prince Harry's baby photos.
And Southington prevents a Quiplash. Xavier wins the round. Sorry, Dawson.
You could never date
Other than
someone
the
who
evil one.
blank,
It is Xavier's
or
turn to speak, though.
blank.
You could never date someone who blank, blank, or blank. You could never date someone who
And
gays,
now, pick your
lesbians,
favorite.
bisexuals. How do you gays, how do you lesbians, and how do you bisexuals?
I'll show you later.
Only wants me for my title, dislikes pup play, or Quiplashes me. Oh god! Corn Husky, we're sorry. We are sorry. I don't even Corn Husky.
It was the jury who got the Quiplash against Valentino.
3 things that'll make you grunt.
It feels like
So 3 things that'll make you grunt is overexertion, pig impressions, steamy hot sex,
All right, choose your favorite.
or lifting things, standing up, or hot and dirty sex on the sofa.
Okay, so sex is an option either way.
Yeah, either way there's sex.
overexertion is also a thing either way. It's just one has pig impression. the
Yeah,
other
so
doesn't.
there's hot sex, either way. Lifting things which you could say is overexertion.
Being old
Yeah.
sex or being old
And
impersonating
it's a tie,
pig,
of course
I
it
think
is.
it's a tie.
And Doom 2 installed.
I cannot
What
live
a
with
game
this
of
tension.
Quiplash
Show
this
me
has
the
been.
final scores.
Oh, this has been one for the
Those
books.
were the top ones. So did that balance out enough to change? Blink and you miss it, guys.
The jury comes in with the victory.
Corn Husky
Squished Moon.
about the middle of the pack.
And Disney Plus got installed. And it's going to get uninstalled because I haven't paid for that in years.
So let's all tease Socrates.
Yep, shirtless man wearing a trebuchet. Puppet with camera killing QR codes. And vomit move.
Is that all of them?
What rhymes with orange?
No, there we go.
Sadly, the Thriplash Quiplash doesn't come through. So yeah, it's like a little mini story. That was a lot of Quiplashes. And
I
it was
feel
like
like this is less of a story and more of a shopping list.
Yeah, true. I mean, there's like 5 in the main game plus 1 in the Thriplash. Not bad going. Well done, everyone. That was a good ass game. That was fun. I enjoyed that.
The bodies hit the floor on that one. The jury got Quiplash,
But still won.
says Corn Husky, who got very Quiplashed.
Valentino says, that was my first Quiplash game. Well, strap yourself in. There'll be another one shortly. But while I get that one set up, because I'm not just going to restart, I'll give people time to do things. Let's just go back to the main camera. And it's my head leaning down as I press buttons. So, does anybody have anything for done and dusted?
Annoyingly, not really.
Oh, hello.
You breaking shit,
Yeah, I'm
TK.
popping things up.
We don't have rhythm for done and dusted.
That's a Discord thing.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was, but I don't like it. You can go away. So, Mr. Charleston, while I set up the next Quiplash game, do an interpretive dance of that round of Quiplash.
So, what were the main highlights of it?
I don't know. Cornhusker getting very Quiplashed. The sheer number of Quiplashes that happened.
Let me try. I'm not really one for interpretive dance.
Well, out of all of us, you're the dancer, so.
Cornlash, says Cornhusky. Incorporate the floss.
I guess it's all be like.
The jury requests you incorporate the floss.
And a quiplash, and then a split. And a quiplash, and a split. Something like that.
The jury's asking for a floss while you're there.
Yeah, of course I do a floss. Hang on, let me get a position. Is this a good enough flossing? Do you like the floss? I can floss faster!
I mean, I've seen worse things on YouTube to get subscribers, but yeah.
Hang on, lost track.
I mean, it's not like we can clip this entire segment and utilize it out of context in any way, shape, or form. It's not like TK has the archive.
Or anything.
No, I don't know it.
The jury liked your interpretive dance. He said that's actually pretty good.
Neil was a man here tonight. He's at his place.
Sign your shirt.
After that dance.
Yeah, it's just a shirt. I don't know who this is or what the band is. It's just a shirt.
So that's just a print signature. It's not the actual signatures that they've done on your shirt directly.
It's part of the pattern.
Oh, well.
But you can sign it if you like.
It's just a shirt. I wasn't expecting that.
Speaking of shirts.
What does TK's
does
shirt say?
say?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Well, mine will be backwards because that's the way Discord works and things. But I will do a stand. Thankfully, I'm wearing shorts today. But it says, I choose violence. And it's a cute little duck with a knife.
Uh-huh.
Ready to go. All stabby, stabby, stabby up in your grill.
Not sure I agree with the tagline, but okay.
There's no harm in it. But
no harm until there is harm.
Until there is harm. But it does mean we are ready. So let me have a close-up on my forehead and bad hairline as we go in for the next round.
Yeah.
WJJM. Which So we've got the jury, Valentino, Southington, Cornhusker. Flossrat. The Velociraptor. Which wouldn't fit in the character a bit.
Oh, that could become a thing then. The Velociraptor. The naked Hedgesaurs and the Velociraptor doing the floss together.
Don't give Hedgie more ideas. Hedgie's on his creative bent, so I can fully understand him going, yeah, that'll make a lovely little video to stick on YouTube.
Yeah, that's not.
Well, Oscar
Especially
Man,
naked.
for some reason, always loves to default to the Macarena whenever doing a dance, so add that to the mix.
Right, everyone's in. Now let's start the game. If you didn't make it in, you can always join the audience. And Disney Classic Games Aladdin and the Lion King is installed. I've got a platinum
Well,
on that.
howdy do. It's Quiplash 3. Murder Most Foul. Schmitty here. Were you expecting someone else, perhaps? No, of course not. And now, round one. You'll rake in the points based on the percentage of people who dig your response. Got it? Great.
Oh, sweet Jesus. right. Interesting prompts already. Cool, great. Last of Us is installed, by the way, TK.
I'm in. And I still need to get around to playing The Last of Us.
Yeah, your 3D signals will destroy you.
I can probably do it in small sections.
Time's running out.
Valentino, Tajiri, Xavier, quick, answers!
Ah, no, I am not.
Valentino, you have but... Never mind, you're in.
What do you say, shall we? Up to bat, we have... Nobody ever checks into that hotel room, not since blank.
So, nobody ever checks into that hotel room. Trivia Murder Party, anyone?
Voting time.
Not since. Naked Hedgesaurus stayed there. Or the pups did their pup stuff in there.
Pretty sure TK would defend the pups not being that bad.
No, he wouldn't. No, in fact, he's going to vote for that answer.
I gave him an out, but...
And Quiplash was prevented by the Xavier.
Without
Charleston
further
wins.
ado,
Thank you.
the forbidden meat comes from what
Just,
animal?
it's your answer.
So the forbidden meat comes from what animal?
Okay, choose
Unless
your
it's sponsored
favorite.
Naked Hedgesaurus or false, because that's just nasty. Yeah. Apologies to all the French listeners.
Unless, of course, you're a French listener who doesn't like frogs, in which case you're probably agreeing with it. But then again, they eat snails, and people say that their food is the best in the world, so what do they know? And unless a spotted naked Hedgesaurus wins it.
I've had snails.
Next one up. The most innocent thing you could type that would result in a Twitter fight.
Furry is a fetish.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite.
Oh, wow.
Right, there you go, Xavier.
Okay. The most innocent thing you could type that would result in a Twitter fight. David Tennant is not the best actor ever. The world is round. I mean, there are a lot of innocent things you could say.
With recent events, I'm fairly sure David Tennant's answer is rule 6 now. But the world is round as the winner. Well done, Corn Husky. Not a Quiplash.
Still life paintings
Against
would
you.
be more interesting if they were bowls of blank.
Still life paintings would be more interesting if they were bowls of banana
Decisions,
splits
decisions.
or
Choose your
testicle
favorite.
soup. Everyone ever eaten testicles?
No.
Sweetmeats. More
No.
pleasant than you think.
No.
They are.
No.
And Valentino stops the Quiplash, banana splits wins it.
And next, if you could fart to the melody of one song, it would be blank.
Charleston.
If you could fart to
Here's
the
the fun
melody
part.
of one
Pick your
song,
favorite
it
quip.
would be either the Marseillaise or I suppose Canon in D.
So it's the Marseillaise, is that the French national anthem?
French national anthem.
Yeah.
Thing. At least French songs, but we are hitting classics.
Yeah,
I mean-
this is classical stuff.
If it helps, I can belch the melody to the EastEnders thing.
No, thank you.
And Pachelbel's Canon in D wins it. The jury stopping
Let's
the
keep it
Quiplash.
going. No, the house isn't haunted. The moaning you hear at night is just blank. And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
No, the house isn't haunted. The moaning you hear at night is just Myrtle, Harry Potter reference, my stomach growling. Me, if I've not been paying attention to snacks and food and proper dinner times.
I'm the one who stops the quiplash this time, and the stomach growling is the winner.
And next is... What's the trick to staying up when you have to pull an all-nighter?
So, what's the trick to staying up all night when you have to pull an all-nighter?
All right, vote for the one you like
Is
best.
mild electric shocks and plenty of tea and coffee, or Cuban chased by a latte? Cuban what?
A person being chased by a coffee?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do we actually just have to find a Cuban?
Was it a Cuban cigar? Valentino stops the quiplash, as mild electric shocks and plenty of tea or coffee wins it.
Yeah, that
Next
one needs
up.
more detail.
Oh,
Very
Cuban is a type
unlikely
of drink,
place
apparently.
To meet your soulmate.
Oh.
Okay, choose
So
your
a very
favorite.
unlikely place to meet your soulmate. In a box or Hedgie's house.
Unless your soulmate is Hedgie or someone who lives with Hedgie, such as TK.
The jury says that Cuban is very strong with espresso and sugar. And Hedgie's house wins it. Well done, toothpaste.
Round one is in the
Yeah,
books.
flashes.
Let's see how the scoring shakes out.
Currently in the lead. Will that change?
You enjoyed it, if I look correctly.
Next up is a little thing I call round two. Prompts are more out there, and the points are doubled.
Doesn't that make you feel alive?
Google Cuban. It's not easy because I just get Cuban cocktails. Mine was exceptional, so I don't think I'm going to do well with points on this one, unfortunately. As stated in a previous, earlier comment, by the jury, this is the game of almost quiplashes. No, spelling error, hit return too quickly.
Time's running out. Safety equipment if you have to.
Yeah, Valentino, we know the pain of that one.
Toothpaste and floss rat. Quick, answers. 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 Come on, floss rat. Yeah, everyone's in.
Hey!
Don't let me down.
let's
And
see how
going
this goes.
first is... Want to know what gets rid of a headache fast? Try blank.
So, want to know what gets rid of a headache fast? Try blowing your head off with a gun or cutting your head off.
Why is it so macabre?
Works either way, I suppose.
Targeted pain relief.
Yeah.
There you go.
I went for the quick one.
I went for the slow one, and everyone else didn't. So I stopped the quiplash.
Okay,
Apparently
what's
sex
next?
works.
How to turn farming
Yeah, I'll
into
believe that when I see
high
it.
fashion.
Justin.
So
Okay,
how to
everybody,
turn
pick
farming
your
into high
favorite
fashion?
whip.
Less manure on the ovals, bigger boots, or king udders and a whole lot of mud. And king udders and a whole lot of mud wins it. Thank you, everyone.
Next on
Yep,
the docket.
we're getting the splits.
Oh, you don't believe in miracles? Then explain blank.
Oh, you don't believe in
All right,
miracles?
people,
Then
it's voting
explain
time.
gay sex or explain cheese.
Or explain all those quiplashes in the last round.
Cheese is a miracle?
Cheese is amazing.
But is it a miracle? Or is gay sex a miracle? Cheese wins it. Om nom nom.
Next we have the worst thing a
He's
father
nightmare.
could tell his son on his wedding day.
Oh no.
Time to pick the one you
Is it
like
me?
best.
Yes.
The worst thing a father could tell his son on his wedding day. Don't get divorced 3 times like me, or good luck, you will need it.
I mean, they're fairly tame for the worst of them,
Cool.
All
You're getting
right,
back
check
into
this out.
the swing of it.
This player's
Points.
trophy case is full of blank.
Why am I doing my own questions?
Now it gets
Right,
real.
my trophy
Pick your
case is
favorite.
either full of cheese or full of the Jimmy's Floss of the Year awards.
I see no wrong answer there.
And toothpaste is the one to stop the quiplash.
You don't put cheese on the trophy case, you put cheese
Let's
in
see
the
the next
fridge.
Or in your mouth.
Something that should never be decided by a coin toss. All right, choose your favorite.
Something that should never be decided by a coin toss. Apparently dangerous driving. The part of your body where you get inserted, or who should toss the coin.
I need to play Dangerous Driving again. That was a good fun game. Valentino stops the quiplash. Who should toss the coin wins it.
That is a
Let's
much
see
better
how
answer
they
than mine, in
handle.
all fairness.
A common
Toss
inscription
the coin,
on a
see who
pirate's
decides to toss
headstone.
the coin, see who decides to toss the coin.
Xavier.
And now pick your favorite.
A common inscription on a pirate's headstone. R.I.P. Please don't steal my booty. Oh my god, there's too much English there. Please don't steal me booty. That's the word. Not enough pirate.
It's a quiplash.
Finally!
The jury gets the quiplash.
Moving right along. The name of a punctuation mark used when a statement is followed by a fart.
So, what's the name of the punctuation
All right,
mark
people,
used when the
it's
statement
voting
is
time.
followed by a fart? The @ symbol or collateral stop?
Collateral.
Or collateral stop.
Collateral.
Yes, for the colostomy.
More guttural in the wording. We found the answer that Valentino didn't mention.
Yep. The jury stops the quiplash. And toothpaste wins.
Round 2 is through. Let's see how things shook out.
Just one top answer of the game this time. And that's put toothpaste in the lead. The jury second, me third.
Get ready for Quiplash.
This
a no
Quiplash
holds
is gonna
barred
really
quipaganza.
decide it.
I'm going to send each of you a prompt that
That's
requires
kind of the point of it.
3 separate responses. Don't screw it up, okay?
Valentino said it was going to be R.I.P. Well, that's how Xavier read it, so he got the joke.
Yes. The piratey jokes. The piratey puns.
Oh, lots of people in. Just Xavier and Cornhusky. We're 20 seconds on the clock by the time Cornhusky hears this. Just Xavier, who can see the time in real time.
Tick-tock, time's almost up.
I don't have an answer for the last one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
No
Aaron
turning
Thiessen.
back now.
Yeah, it's an awful Thriplash for me.
When you think about it, there are only 3 emotions. They are
So, when you think about it, there are only 3 emotions. They are horny, less fat, or horny,
Now it gets
sugar-free,
real. Pick your favorite.
or sadness, anger, and orgasmically overjoyed. So we have horny, diet horny, and sugar-free horny. Or sadness.
Diabetic horny.
Yeah. And sadness, anger, and overjoyed at the point of impact. Which is the one that wins it. I am the one who stops the quiplash.
The world would be better if we had less blank, blank, and blank.
Got Justin.
So, the world would be better if we had less taxes, governments, and TK.
Here's the fun part.
Or the
Pick
world would be
your
better if we had
favorite
less
quip.
stormy weather, furry drama, and Rule 6.
You forget it shows who wrote the answers when the answers are revealed.
Less furry drama, I believe that would be classified as a miracle.
Tyrion Corn Husky. Screw you. Flashback wins it.
After the first 7, what are the next 3?
Okay, Drew says he can't vote for less stormy weather. That's fine. Saviour.
After the first 7, what are the next 3 deadly sins? Lifts,
Okay,
looks,
everybody, pick
loops,
your favorite quip.
walking on railway lines. Hello, TK. Outing closeted gay people, not voting for this answer.
Okay, the jury
vote for-
quantifies. Less TK, more
you-
Condor. Fine.
If you vote for the answer, therefore
I'll
it's
allow
not a
it.
sin. TK pimping himself. Why am I not surprised that was TK's answer?
Valentino. To the sin bin.
She's amazing.
Saviour,
but
to the
what
sin bin.
3 roles would challenge even Meryl Streep?
That's sure. She's amazing. But what 3 roles would challenge even Meryl Streep? Terminator,
All right,
Forrest
vote
Gump,
for the one
or
you like
Popeye,
best.
a Morshicle, or a Wedge of Brie, Donald Trump's wig, or Gandhi.
Oh, this is actually quite tough.
One of them's a bit more sexy, so I'm going to have to vote for the other one. I mean, we even found out a couple of answers ago the world would be better with less Rule 6. And Terminator, Forrest Gump, and Popeye, a Morshicle wins it.
I can't believe we made it. Let's see the final scores.
And the jury wins. I'm second. I didn't see any of the scores. That's a double bill of victory for the jury. This time, doesn't get squished.
Gee, no.
And we just have the one top answer.
Please don't steal my booty. Lots of quiplashes denied by one vote, I spot. And Cornhuskers like, yawns, the jury won again. Yep, that one quiplash sealed the deal.
I mean, it proves that the hosts don't always win it.
It does.
We did go through an era where the hosts were just winning. Honest God.
Valentin says best of 3. I don't think we could squeeze a game in 7 minutes.
Fortunately, there are people who have to go to work.
Yes, people have real lives, sadly. I mean, I've got the time, but yeah, I don't think Xavier does, so... I mean, with any luck, I might be able to squeeze a bit of Fall Guys in with a love of pop after this. We shall see. But let's take it back to the main camera. And it's the top of my head again. Hello, top of my head. As you can see, there is floof. It is reasonably freshly washed floof. So I had a shower a couple of hours ago, before the stream started. And I'm just hot and sweaty in the room. Because I choose... Oh, I can't quite get the violence in. Violence. There we go. That was fun. That was quite a lot of quiplashes for that first round. What was going on there?
I think we got into an early swing and then
Swing and a miss.
and then I think it was one of those points where everyone was like, okay.
Let's all get quiplashes. Why not? I enjoyed that. That was a good fun game.
Yeah.
Tajiri says, I wouldn't mind seeing more Xavier as a wolf.
I need time to figure out how the thing works with my setup. Like a lot of things, I really need to spend some time tweaking things.
I need to spend some time rewiring everything because I've not been too happy with wiring during this season. I mean, it's all worked and I found workarounds for things, but I would like to do more things on more machines and I need to work out the wiring to make that happen.
Well, you need for one to get more machines going. I mean, I've got a 2 PC setup, so I can run stuff off of one PC and then pump it through the other. I just need to figure out how that works properly. But I then also have a bunch of machines to my left, which are console machines, that I also need to figure out how do I run through. And I've only got one fucking capture card, so
I've got multiple capture cards, but one of them, only one that catches at 1080 at 60 frames.
Yeah,
that's
the problem.
Yeah, which is the problem. Cornhusker says, as long as the wiring is not needed to prevent a fire, cosmetic wiring is fine. Now it's audio cable wiring. It's how to get audio through all of the things and into the mixer without overlapping and feedbacking and because
TK needs to take a course in audio management. If you see his setup and the box of badly sorted connectors,
no, I just need a cable management thing
system.
Yeah, I just need a course in cable management. There's like have a telephone operator control panel. Have you seen my setup? Hang on. Let me just see if I can get a bit of a live photo on the go of. No, that's the front-facing camera, darling. That was all the selfies taken at Pride. Right.
So do you mean a CPD course in cables and cable management? Although this is electricians, to be honest.
Right. Let's just see if I can get this into the channel without the world dying.
He could change the camera to show him doing the.
No, because I'm just looking at my phone, basically.
Yeah.
You are far more entertaining than me just looking at my phone.
The person who does not like being on camera is forced to be
Fine.
on camera.
I will move it to Charleston then. Jeez. How about this? I'll put it into the void because the void didn't say hello today. So there's the void. There you go. Happy now?
Yes.
There you go, Charleston.
Just disappearing into the ether.
I don't request being in the void. I wanted to like void out.
Yay, void. Right, so there is a photo live as of just now when it loads in. For people who are in the Discord chat at the current.
Yep.
That is the main mixer, and then the lights mixer, and then some other audio mixing equipment and devices. That goes into powering all the shenanigans. Looks involved. Yes, it is. Quite involved. And I don't think there's anything on the screens that is particularly sensitive. Let me just hide this one. There we go. Do each of those knobbies do something? Yes.
Yes.
I mean, if you look at the bunch of buttons on the top row there, you will see, on the top device, you will see some of them are kind of purple, not purple, orange. I've just in the browser. Shite. Close. Chrome takes up way too many systems resources to allow this to happen. And some of the purple ones are quite fun, because if I twiddle this purple one, they're not purple, I meant orange, bird, we get Echo, who sadly couldn't be here today. And then if I use the one underneath it, I'm suddenly in your right ear. And then I'm suddenly in your left ear. And if I go,
with stereo.
whee, it sounds really strange. So he's just like he's really into Electrostim. If I press the wrong button, yeah. Well, we stare at Charleston. Charleston, looking attractive. Well, I would wiggle my webcam around and show everything live. In fact, can I get away with that?
Probably not, TK. It's probably not the best.
Well, it's not facing me at the
idea.
moment. Oh no, the cable's too taut. No, okay.
Yeah.
I thought, while it's not on me, I can get away with checking. But there we go. So, Mr. Xavier,
Hello.
what are the socials?
Yes. So you can find us on YouTube. We are at TigerTails Radio and our sister channel, TigerTails Gaming. If you want to find us on Facebook, we are on TigerTails Radio and Team TigerTails. No, TigerTails Entertainment. Get it right. And then on Twitter, we are TigerTails Radio and Team TigerTails. So that is for the radio show, gaming.
That it?
Yes, because everything else doesn't exist, TK.
It does. It doesn't.
Uh-huh.
Justin, where can we find you on the web?
Just look up Charles and Vat. You'll feel. Oh, I knew there was something else I was going to mention. I now have a Wikifur page.
Yes, you do.
Yes, been working on it for a little while. But yeah, I figured that after 9.5 years-ish of being in the fandom, that I did enough to want having one. That wasn't just Charleston is such and such. He lives in such and such. Goodbye.
Yeah, there's like
So-
details and shit in there now.
Yeah. So if you look up Wiki for Charleston Rat, at the very bottom of it, you'll find my main contacts, which are my Fur Affinity and my Twitter/X and my Blue Sky.
Did you bother putting your Mastodon in there?
I didn't because I basically abandoned it. It
Fair
exists.
enough.
I'm just it's
Tajiri says, "Can I edit it?" Just kidding. But technically, you can. It is a wiki. There we go. And
well, it does need to have copy editing done. So if you're willing to do all of that, by all means, always go ahead.
so, yes, Tajiri, yes, you can edit it. Xavier also has a Wikifur page. Thanks for being on
Barely.
TigerTails Radio.
Barely.
Yeah, it is barely. I mean, I've got one as well, but it definitely needs an
Yes.
update because they merged the TigerTails Entertainment article into my thing. So I need to go and fix all that. But that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yes, TigerTails Radio also has a Wikifur page. In fact, we were a featured article many,
Yes.
many years ago. Yeah,
It's where we got one of our early spike of listeners because suddenly people went, "Oh my god, who are you?" And we
Exactly.
went, "They're this bunch of people who talk shit on the internet."
yeah. Green Reaper came and like, "Do you want to be a featured article?" Because you've got at the time we had one of the most updated articles on Wikifur, and he was like, "This is a really detailed article, and it's really good." So yeah, do you want to be a featured article? Yeah, why not? And then of course came all the abuse and all the trolls editing the page, and the poor admins having to revert all the changes. And you can still see them in the archive in the kind of past history things. Quite funny. And Kornowski says, I remember someone wrote up a Wikifur page for me many years ago. Yeah, so now all the main hosts have Wikifur, which is quite cool, except for Echo. Echo doesn't have a Wikifur, despite the fact he is trying to craft a persona for himself. And I can't remember what his persona is, but I'm sure when we can get him next on the show, he can tell us. But yes, if you want to see some of the photos I took while at Pride, you can find them on the Twitter at Condor Brypup. And there's some different photos available on Mastodon. So if you have Mastodon, just go to condorbrypup.woof.com, I think it is. Woof.com, I think. It could be woof.org, but I think it's woof.com. So, yeah, go and check them out. You can also find me on the other socials, TigerTiger, Mastodon. TigerTiger, the Mastodon, TigerTiger.chitter.net. And also Twitter at PS Line, I think. Oh God, I've got too many things. I can't remember them all. I'm old. Leave me alone. And I think is Echo a skunk? He's a skunk type thing, yes. But I don't think he's pure skunk. I think he's a hybrid. But I can't remember what with.
Oh god, is Echo a skunk?
Valentino says skunks. That was it. Skunk fox. Skunks. Thank you, Valentino. I knew somebody who had a better memory than I would. Me, I've just known him as a pup. So that's where that lies in. But that has taken us to just past the end of the hour. So we're nearly making up for the time we were late, which is good.
Yes.
But yes, you shall join us, if you please, next week. There we go. Little skunks at Pup Echo. Oh, done, Valentino. Doxing Echo. So, join us next week for more fun, shenanigans, frills, frolics, and other things. Maybe a hedgie, depends on his working schedule. And we shall be back for more of the same, and hopefully some different Jackbox games, as opposed to having to do another double bill of whatever's installed, as loads of things continue to keep on installing in the background. That'll be fun. So, until the next show, it is a good night from Shelson.
Good night.
It is a good night from Mr. Xavier.
Good night, all.
And it's a good night from me, but also a good night from The Void. But no, it is a good night from me, TK Tiger. Thank you very much for watching and or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us again next time, where we shall be doing all of this again, but with probably... I'll be older. Crap. Oh, yeah, I'm old. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, well, never mind. Older? Wiser? Probably not. We shall see. But until then, let's get rid of the void and say night, night, everybody. Night, night.